I'm Lori Honor, and I'm the owner of Honor Wines here on Staten Island in St. George. It's my home and my husband's home, so we're both from here originally. The term small business is really broader than people think. We think of ourselves as mom and pop small, but small business can be like, if you have under like 1,000 employees, you're considered a small business. So we're like as small as it gets.
I'm Chelsea. I'm a senior. I'm 17. I go to Cambria Heights Academy. I grew up in Queens. Both of my parents were born in Guyana, and my mom got married at 16. So I spent so much time at school because, I don't want to let my mom down.
My name is Police Officer Mohammed Amen. I joined the police department in 2007. I currently work for the Community Affairs Bureau.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sarge. Good morning, Sarge. How are you, sir?
In New York, you get everybody here from every country in the world. There's so many languages spoken here. It's the best job in the world.
My name is Luz Santiago. My parents are from Puerto Rico, but I was born in Brooklyn. I'm a New York Rican. Before I moved here at the apartment, I was looking for a room but still applying for low-income housing.
My name is Yolanda Hayes, and I work at Bronx Works Morris Center. It's a good thing, but you have your days. But the best part of it is the seniors. The connection that you build with them, it's unbelievable.
Yolanda.
Mi nombre es Auri Martínez. Tengo 8 hermanos, entonces ellos viven aquí también en esta área de Brooklyn. Tengo 20 años aquí y antes era se sufría mucho por los maltratos en los trabajos y por ser como una persona inmigrante.
I was working 3 jobs to save. A single person cannot afford a rent. It's kind of harsh, and it's like we don't even belong here. This is my Brooklyn too. Before it became all this culture and galleries, I was here.
Well, this was a mistrust, I have to admit, at some point, and it set us a little bit back, the term of trusting the police officer.
My mother died when I was 15, and my father died when I was 6. So I didn't have the opportunity to go outside and have friends. It was always trying to survive for myself. Taking care of my kids, that's the best thing, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that I protected them. It's impossible to live off what they're giving now. You get backed up on your rent because you have to put food on the table. How can you live to pay your rent, to put food on your table, to pay light, gas, and heat? It's impossible.
I don't want to be in the same situation that she's in right now. Right now, she works 16 hours a day just to pay her bills. I don't want to do that. I want to stay in school, get my education, and go somewhere with my life.
Tenía que recoger a mis sobrinos de la escuela y si yo presentaba como el pasaporte me decían que eso no valía, que entonces que quién era yo, entonces ver si no era una persona como criminal o alguien. Entonces eso me ponía muy mal. Pero el logro fue que después de obtenerla como en junio, fui para recoger a mis sobrinos y no hubo ni uno, al contrario, me sentí de lo más bien porque llegué, presenté el ID y de lo más bien.
We took a different angle now through all these programs that we have, going out, try to greet people, interact with children, having this positive interaction that goes a long way.
I think it's really cool to see the changes in our school because we didn't even have a room like this. We didn't have the labs upstairs with the AP room. We didn't have all of that until last year.
It took me a year and a half to get the raise, and I got the raise. And that $15 an hour will help families so much. You can still put more food on your table. You can take your kids out somewhere. That's stuff I never experienced with my kids.
I think the city has seen our value in a way. Many of our members of our community are putting it out there, putting everything they own on the line.
Mr. Tofolo is my favorite teacher on the planet because he's like a mentor, something I don't have at home. I like my school. It's the reason why I stayed here for 4 years and I could have transferred somewhere else.
I didn't know where I was going to move until I got called for the apartment. The moment I got the call, I think I cried like for 2 hours. I couldn't believe I called like everybody on my friend list, everybody. I called everybody. I was like, oh my God, she called me. She told me, hey, there's a apartment here, go check it out.
We need to hear a feedback of how we're doing, have everyone involved, being part of the solution, knowing that this is your place. And I believe that through this unity, we could accomplish anything we want.
This building will be affordable housing for 35 years. My favorite part is the window in the bathroom, because it's like, it's a window in the bathroom. Home is everything. It's spacious, I have a bathroom, I have a kitchen. This is where I bring my granddaughter.
People don't understand when I say I love my kids, I love my kids. They mean the world to me. My kids have food on their table every day, no matter what. That's the most important. I brought them in this world, so it's my responsibility to make sure they don't want, need, or have to ask anybody for anything. As a parent, that's my job.
It's our duty to protect and defend this country and this city. Commissioner Bratton, this time, there's a lot of training happening to train the officers. This is the main core of our mission, to bring everybody together to work hand in hand as police and community working together.
I got into NYIT for biomedical engineering, and I got a $16,000 scholarship. If you're a student, they should take advantage of their education and take it and run with it. Do the best that you can, and then make yourself somebody.
There was no way that I could live in New York if it wasn't for low-income housing. It would push me away from my family. I would be exhausted just paying the rent, exhausted just buying food. It's a miracle. It's not even a miracle. Somebody's listening to us. Somebody heard us. You know, somebody looked out for me without even knowing me, and I'm so grateful for that.
It's real New York. You know, how we work hand in hand, how we are the fabric of New York, of every possible race. I love that we are one.